Greetings, my lovely Leos, my beautiful lion. All right, so when I was meditating on your energy last night, I feel like you guys are in a space, honey. Like, whew, something is dragging you right now. Like, and it's not, okay, let me be clear. It's you because you're not putting up enough resistance. There's this lingering energy over you that's keeping you stuck in this space that's like not allowing you to see a way out. You feel stuck, you feel trapped. It's like very heavy for you guys right now. And this is your season. Now, for some of you guys, things are going swimmingly. Like shit is popping, you getting these new opportunities, money's going good, but for some of you guys are stuck in toxic patterns with things that you thought was going to bring you happiness, but it actually brought you pain and sorrow. So, amongst the Leo collective, there's two different energies I'm picking up. So, for the ones that things are manifesting nicely, keep it going. And for the ones who are in this stuck space of feeling like imprisoned, it's time to do the right thing and pull yourselves out. All right. Okay. Ace of Pentacles out the gate for you, Leo. And you love that. You Leos love your money. You love feeling stable and grounded. And I feel like a lot of you are feeling that right now. And if you're on the opposite end of the spectrum, your goal is this Ace of Pentacles, this newness. But even if you're stuck, I feel like you're gonna get a huge blessing from the universe that's gonna allow you to move forward, get you out of this energy. Bottom of your deck, Ace of Cups. So yes, you need to start a new journey where finances and love are concerned. It's really time for you to step out there and get yours. Receive these good things that are coming to you. Whatever is holding you stuck, I think you need to let them go. Wow. Queen of Wands in reverse comes out. So some of you aren't feeling like yourself, you know? But I have a pre-recorded video for you guys, and right now it's taking forever to get these videos uploaded. That's why I'm doing the lives for you. But I did see a lot of bad energy being shot towards you. Like, I don't like the term dark magic, but it's a lot of magic that's being put on you to keep you with someone that doesn't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you shine. They feel like they just kind of feel like, if I'm not happy, you're not happy. And you're being like stuck in this space. So it's time for you to pull yourself out of it like immediately. Because it's draining your energy. It's got you not feeling like yourself. You probably not as, what's the word? Because like for me, Leos always embody this energy like look at me, and not saying that in a vain way, but kind of like the way you dress and things of that nature. You guys give off that energy like, yo, I'm here, I'm showing up. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're not showing up. You're just kind of like taking the back seat in a sense, and you're not yourself, you know. But the crazy thing is like around you, there's new beginnings. You're about to be offered this opportunity to come up out of this mental imprisonment that you're in. This mental imprisonment, I feel like is definitely something that you didn't intend on being in. With the magician card, it's like you were trying to manifest something and it kind of got you in the wrong space. But I feel like now your season is here. So you're starting to have this new vibe like come over you. Like, hold up. I know I have all the tools to manifest my desired outcomes. Like, you're about to really step back into your power because a lot of you guys have been stuck for a while in your head over relationships that seemed like a good idea in the beginning, and they turned out not to be so great. And if this isn't magic that was used against you, but I do feel like for a lot of the male energies, there's been some magic used against you. But I feel like you're coming out of this space, so now it's like, hold on, let me get back on my shit, like a true Leo does. And so with this with this Eight of Swords in reverse energy, before I get into this other card, it's like you're seeing it. Like, yo, I was keeping myself in this imprisonment by being like attracted to something that was like not good for you. This Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody that's like temperamental, selfish, vain, always everything's about them. And I feel like now you're seeing that. And this is gonna make you really create a new outcome for yourself. Now we do have this Two of Swords. So I feel like you're in your head about this decision. Like, yeah, I could, change. I could do something else. But I feel like there is something that's keeping you bound to this Queen of Wands energy. I feel like this person may offer like some type of glamorous lifestyle or glamorous um, illusion to other people, but on the inside of it, it's not making you happy. So you're in your head like, okay, I have two decisions. I can stay here and benefit from something that's really not making me happy, or I can be the alchemist and the magician in my own life and create my own desired outcome. I can make a new way for myself. But you have to start believing in yourself again because something stole that from you. But I stole that from you. But I feel like with this Eight of Swords in reverse, you're gonna take back that power of mind, of thought. Now I did see this death card come out. So this could be a Scorpio energy, but aside from the sign, this could just be something that's just dragging you and holding on to you. And now you're realizing it and you're ready to let the situation go. The card that was next after this was the Nine of Wands. So it's like you're like, yeah, I'm wounded. I've been through a lot of shit, but now I'm ready to get back in the game. I still got some fight left in me. I feel like honestly, what that Eight of Swords is telling me with this, because it literally laid right on top of it. I feel like you're coming out of your head and you're realizing like, yes, a lot of things have happened to me. I felt a lot of pressure. I felt stripped from a lot of the things that I was protecting and fighting for. But now I got the energy to fight some more. And you're going to be fighting for that peace of mind, that mental clarity. You're going to realize that nothing's holding you back but yourself. And I really feel like you're going to be in a better space mentally, but it's going to really take you to like fight your way out of this because it's something holding you back. Now, you do have the Two of Wands here. So I feel like you're going to be realizing that the world is your oyster, especially with this being your season. I feel as I'm reading you, I feel an energy of going back and forth, and really just trying to like get my head together. So that's where I feel like that Two of Swords came from, you know? So to have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, it's like you're gonna come to the decision. But if you notice, like this guy has like a globe in his hand. So it's like the world is in your palm. You just need to make the choice to go out on a new mission. And I feel like you have to choose to be self sufficient. Bars. But yeah, I feel like you have to choose to be self sufficient. Whatever this Queen of Wands energy offered you in the past is proving to not be so great. And you're gonna come to the realization that you can do bad on your own, but you can do great on your own as well. And that's what the whole Two of Swords energy is about. It's like, do I go off on my own and it be like a struggle and I have to pull myself up and really just be totally self sufficient and not have this energy around me anymore where everything's like all flashy and cool and it's fun and it's exciting and it's fast paced, or do I like go and just be on my own? And I really feel like with this guy here, it's time for you to go on your own. It's time for you to like see it's time for you to broaden your horizon. It's so much out there for you to see. I feel like you've tried something for a long time and now it's proving to not be working anymore. It's not fulfilling you. And you just haven't felt like yourself lately. You know, you haven't felt like yourself. You could feel like you're working towards something that just always sets you back. You have the Page of Cups and then you have the Page of Wands in reverse. So even when you try to move on and you try to like do what's best for you, I feel like you're pulled back by this like energy. With this Page of Cups, it's like you've probably known somebody for a long time and been in a situation with someone for a long time, so you're emotionally attached to like the old portion of that connection. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's just no growth. It's nothing new there. And you know this. But it's like every time you try to set out on something new, they pull this card here with the Page of Cups. Like, well, remember where we started. Remember, we were always this, that, and the third in the past, though, because this is the page. It's not fulfilling you anymore. And with this Page of Wands in reverse, I just really feel like it's an energy of like messiness, maybe like argumentative energy, trying to one up each other, just like gaslighting each other. Uh, it's just like a very petty vibe, and then it just goes back to the Page of Cups, like, oh, well, I'm sorry I did that, but then it's like a half-ass apology because it happens again, and there could be some gossip and some backstabbing going on, and there's a lot of like intended miscommunication, and what I mean by that is like someone keeping someone guessing with misinformation, not telling the whole truth, but still talking because it makes them feel, it makes this person feel good to talk and to feel big. But really, there's nothing substantial going to come from it. So it's time to disconnect from that energy. And if it's your energy, like that's holding you back. I definitely feel like there has been something, that happened. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you are really pulling for this shit. You want this shit. But see, you got the Five of Pentacles. You have to realize that something's going to have to be left out in order for you to have this shift, a positive shift. But you won't get this positive shift until you take this chance and leave something behind. But you're afraid that if you leave something behind, you won't have anything. And that's why you get the Chariot in reverse and and the Empress in reverse. So it's like you're stunning your own growth by being afraid of poverty and not having. You know, you're sticking with someone either for the financial gain or I don't even really feel like for the financial gain anymore. I feel like now it's just the image that needs to be upheld by staying with this person. But behind closed doors it's chaotic and it's really not allowing you to grow individually. And with the Chariot in reverse, it's just keeping you stuck. You're not moving forward. The Empress in reverse, there's no growth. You're not seeing your worth anymore, your beauty. You're not like, and that is totally not you. And I'm not going to gas you up just because it's your season. Because I really feel like some of you are just upholding this image that's not fitting anymore. And you have to be realistic about it. Because if not, it's just going to keep holding you back because you're sticking in something for the wrong reasons. It's no longer satisfying you emotionally. There's no more passion there, but it's dragging you. It's dragging you. You have to let it go. So if you let it go and leave this energy out in the cold, or you choose to be out in the cold, okay, you're gonna have a new change. You know. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I knew the devil card was going to come out for you. I felt it. It's like with this Ace of Cups here, you need to choose you. It doesn't always have to be someone external to you with this new love is concerned. You need to choose yourself. And then with this devil card, it's like you're still bound to something because of, like I said, it's either a sexual addiction, maybe it's a physical addiction. You could be addicted to a substance, and this person is too, and that's where you guys connect at. Or it could just be like money or something that's just material. It's just a really heavy vibe on you right now that's keeping you attached to something when you really need to be choosing that self love. And that is so corny. I get it. Every reader says self love, every healer says self love. But right now, you need to be tapping into that self love so that you can move away from this toxic connection that has you bound to something that's no longer serving you. I feel like there's a very controlling energy around you, a very stagnant energy. There's no growth. This person isn't growing, so you can't grow. This person isn't happy, so you can't be happy. This person isn't choosing themselves, so you can't choose yourself. But with this Ace of Cups, it's time to choose yourself. It's time to do that self love, all the shit, all that cliche stuff. It's time to try that for once, you know, as opposed to the ego and looking like things are okay, but not really feeling like things are okay, and not really having that positive movement forward that you need in certain aspects of your life. Because money could be good and love could be messed up. Love could be good and money could be good or whatever, vice versa. I don't know how I said it the first time. But bottom line is that it's time to shift some things, because you can have a new beginning with this world, with this, not the world card. I don't know why I keep saying the world card. With the Wheel of Fortune card, you can have a new beginning. Things can be going smooth, but it's time for you to choose yourself and come away from this toxic shit. Like whatever this image is, the status, the money, the sex, the drugs, the rock and roll, whatever. Because you Leos could be rock stars in y'all lives. But at some point, you got to slow down because you're a fire sign, so you're always on the go. It's the next moment. This moment's cool, but what's the next moment? The next moment is you choosing yourself. This is your season. It's time for you to focus on yourself. You know, let go of whatever is holding you. But you're going to have to pull yourself out of this. Spirit is telling me you really going to have to fight your way out of this. Let's see what the After Tarot has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. You got the Justice card in reverse. And I totally feel like somebody has done you a disjustice. But I also feel like you've done yourself a disjustice because you saw some signs that things weren't going to be the way you wanted them to be. But you've been ignoring them because certain things bring you pleasure, you know? And it's time for you to create a balance. Seven of Pentacles. You can really like work some things out at this point. You've planted seeds in places and you haven't been checking on them. Therefore you haven't been able to reap the benefits, but you need to go back and see spaces where you've planted good seeds, and it's time to resonate with that. Get out of this imbalanced energy where things aren't working out for you. You could have like made a deal with someone that just took more than they should have taken, or you just gave it all up because it felt good, the person felt good, the energy was good, it was a certain type of lifestyle or something. The High Priestess card comes out. It's time to tap into your intuition. It's time to focus. Get some rest. Let your intuition guide you. The reason I say get some rest is because that's where you're going to get your downloads. That's where you're going to receive your answers to those questions that are plaguing you. And, like I said earlier, with you being that fire sign, you're always on the go. What's the next thing, because you have to keep in motion. I get it. But now it's time to sit still so that you can see what your higher self and your guides and your way showers are trying to tell you. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck. So I really feel like some good things can manifest, but you're going to have to sit still for a moment. Six of Wands comes right out. Six of Wands, yes. So some good things are going to happen. I feel like you're going to pull yourself out of this space, You got the Ace of Wands with it. It's going to take for you to take that risk. Jump into something new. Reignite that passion that you had once before. Because you haven't been yourself lately. Now it's time to step back into that energy, that fiery Leo energy that gets shit done, that's always looking good, smelling good, just gregarious, joyful. Like, you need to get back to that. Because you've been allowing someone to drain you of your life source energies. And it's just time to call it back. It's time to get your energy back. It's time to reignite that passion in your life that you have for yourself, for your career goals, for your entrepreneurial pursuits. Because just like Capricorn, Leo is an entrepreneur. They like to work for themselves. They like to call the shots. They like to do, what feels good to them. So it's really time for you to step back into that, because there's a lot of success that you could be getting if you release things that just look good but aren't good. Yeah. And true to form, you come out in your own reading with the strength card. So you about to bounce back. You about to bounce back. And I feel like you're gonna go into healing spaces. You know, you need to see somebody that can heal you, perhaps. Get a Reiki session done. Just get some type of healing done on your body and your spirit. Go see someone so they can break this toxic chain. I feel like somebody has bound themselves to you with black magic or whatever you want to call it. You know, I don't even want to say black magic, but someone has used magic to bind themselves to you and you to them. And it's time for you to step back into your own power. And that's not for all of you, because not everybody's into magic and things of that nature, but some of us are, and we know when magic is afoot. So I feel like for you, some of you Leos, especially the male Leos, you need to be getting some work done to clear out some shit that has been attached to you. But I feel like you will. And even if you don't, some of you who are not dealing with the magic energy, some of you are just dealing with a relationship that you just chose to be loyal to a fault. You're going to start stepping back into your power. That beautiful Leo energy where you shining, your hair is looking good, you smell like I said, you smelling good, you feeling good, you looking good. You got to step back into that. Whatever's been draining you, it's not worth it. It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't fit you anymore. You have the power and the tools to manifest your own destiny now. That's something that's solely for you. So even if someone leaves, they can't take it. And even if you leave, it stays with you. Okay, so now let's see. Let's get some cards from the Kipper. Yeah, you need to be on your shit, Leo. This energy's not like you. Privileged lady comes out. It's like that Queen of Wands card I saw earlier. And this card came out in reverse, but I'm just holding it in upright position. So I feel like for some of the male energies, this reading is really, for me, picking up on a lot of the male energy. I feel like you're giving your power over to someone and they just feel privileged, entitled to your energy, your time, and they're going to make sure that you know it, you know. But for some of you ladies, you need to become that privileged lady again. You know, you Leos carry a very royal energy, like, yo, abundance is my birthright type energy, and you need to get back to that. But for some of the male energies, I do feel like someone has attached themselves to you and they just feel entitled to you and your time and your space and your energy, and they don't want to let go. And maybe that's exciting for you, but I just feel like they're coming with an unhealthy vibe. Dang, you got the message card just like Pisces did. And so, and the privileged lady. Pisces got the privileged lady too. Wow. So there's a message that you need to send or that you are going to be receiving. Wow, main male comes out. And I just shuffled these on camera. This is crazy. You guys are definitely dealing with somebody who has Pisces in their chart, or you have Pisces in your chart. But for you male energies, you got the privileged lady and the main male. So yeah, you are like a prize in this person's eyes. And so they're going to hold on to you by any means necessary. But at the same time, you need to realize that you are the one with the power with this main male card. You need to step into that energy and just do what you got to do to pull yourself up out of this trance that you're in. That's the message. Pull yourself up out of this trance. If you need to send a message to somebody, it's time to send it. Because you could be holding back on sending a message to someone that could possibly help you out of pride. So, that doesn't have to have anything to do with love, but it's time. A first, like I said, it's time for you to get back on your shit, Leo. Get back on your shit. You know you that official person. You don't let nobody outshine you, Leo. So it's time for you to get back on that. Damn, imprisonment comes up. And I said earlier that you feel imprisoned. Damn. And even if you are in prison, you're not watching this. So, like, maybe you dealing with a Leo that's in prison because of some bad decisions. You know? Maybe trying to be that official person got you in some shit that's not good for you. Dealing with privileged women that was entitled and shit didn't go their way and things fell out. But I don't know. But if it's not a physical imprisonment, it's definitely a mental imprisonment. Like that Eight of Swords in reverse you had earlier. You gotta pull yourself up out of that. Get another kipper. Damn, you got the bad health. Oh, Leo, what's going on with you? You gotta get back to yourself. You're drained. You're not yourself. You're not feeling good. Your energy is low. I don't even think your self-talk is well right now. Whatever you're going through, I want to send you love and healing energy so you can pull through this. It's time to pull through, Leo. You gotta pull through. With that strength part earlier, you're gonna have to fight your way up out of this. It's keeping you trapped. A mature woman comes out. This came out last night when I was doing your pre-recorded message. So somebody is definitely doing some witchcraft on some of you males. Trying to, even if you're not resonating with the male energy and you're a female, somebody is definitely got a hold on you. To me, this lady face always look like she up to something, They could have even went to somebody to get some witchcraft done on you to get you to stay bound to them. Toil and labor, and I just said that. So hell yeah, they went to somebody and got some magic done on you. You and Capricorn had this energy in their reading of somebody doing magic on them. I almost said each other, so I don't know. But there's definitely some magic afoot. Somebody is doing something to keep somebody bound to them. This damn lady in this mature woman card, she looks shisty as hell to me. You got this imprisonment card and the bad health card. So you really going through it right now, Leo. This your season though. You gotta pull yourself up out of this. It's time to pull yourself up out of this. Courthouse. So you could be trying to separate or divorce from somebody and they giving you a hard time. Or you could really be going through something in this, Leo, but it's time for you to make some decisions. All that glitters isn't gold. And you know you Leos love your gold. But some people look like gold and they are really fool's gold. And I feel like somebody fooled you. You allowed yourself to be fooled. Now it's time to pull yourself up out of that. Got the marriage card at the bottom of the deck. So like I said, with this courthouse, you could be trying to leave somebody. Somebody has got you bound to them. And you want to get out of it. But you too busy thinking of what you're going to lose, not seeing that it's going to be much more to gain. Message of concern. Yep. You need to send that message. You need to reach out and get some help. Whether it be legal or metaphysical, it's time to get some shit in order. Whew, sorry, Leo. I know you're like, damn, this our season. We thought we was going to have a turned up reading and it's going to be all excited and stuff. But sometimes your season is your season to clear some things out and to end some cycles. And I really feel like that's what this season has been is being for you right now. Especially with you being right here on the tail end of Mercury retrograde. Yeah. All right. The first card that came out was Door to Value, and when I was shuffling this, I saw it in the upright position, and then right when I started to get the cards out, it showed up again. So I really feel like for some of you, a lot of abundance is going to be coming in. Like I said, things are going to be like looking up for you. This card says new beginnings in finance or career. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and fly toward you through the door. Through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything that you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. Affirmation. My life is open to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. So for a lot of you guys, things are going to get better on the financial front. So try to find some peace of mind where that's concerned. I really feel like it's going to have to come from you though. You know, your next card is Journey in Reverse. And this kind of reminded me of that Chariot card in reverse. This says you may desire to move or just get away for a while, but the reverse of this card could indicate a delay or even a cancellation. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication may get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. Remember, you can always create new adventures, even in your present location or situation. Affirmation. I am attracting wonderful adventures to me. My life is a blessing, taking me to new places inside and out. So yeah, Leo, like I said earlier with that Chariot in reverse, I just kind of feel like you're really stuck. You just feel really stuck. Something's holding you back and it's delaying you from taking this new journey. And I really encourage you to figure out what it is, tap into the source so that you can pull yourself up out of it. Now, your last energy card is carrying connections in reverse. This card says friendship, partnership of two, possible love. This card reverse signals a break in communication or a parting of the ways for two people. Whether romantic, social, or business, the present connection seems to be at or close to an end. If this is the case, consider what healthy action needs to be taken to move on. As difficult as keep in mind both the logistical and emotional aspects of leaving this connection behind. Make plans, vent your feelings. Always remember, with every ending, a new beginning is at hand. Affirmation. I open my heart and life to truly loving, caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. And yes, that's what I was saying. It's gonna be a separation. And you are in your head about what this separation is gonna bring. But this separation needs to happen because it's time for you to have a new beginning. One solely for yourself for a little bit. And you're going to have to be your own source of admiration, attention, and affection for a little while you're healing from this separation. But it's definitely time to embrace that something is coming to an end so that you can have value in your life. I feel like once you release this energy, that's when you're going to have room for this financial stability and abundance to come into your life. Okay, let you guys a love energy message before we close out. Let me get further y'all there. Okay, you got number 34. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. A simple consideration is to be courteous when someone is trying to give us something. The angels encourage us to be able to graciously receive as an act of kindness. Allow someone the opportunity to express love by accepting what someone wants to do or give to you. So, yeah, if someone is in the space to help you and to give you some assistance to pull yourself up out of this, I feel like you need to accept it. Even if it's going to put you in like some space that you feel like is not like to your ideal accommodations, I feel like you need to accept this help because it could literally be the space that you need to get away from this unhealthy energy. So you need to allow people to come in and help you. Ask for the help. I know you're very prideful and you pride yourself on being able to do things for yourself, but right now it's time for you to reach out for help. It's time to send out those important messages. It's time for you to let somebody come in and help you. You need to be pulled out of this situation and you need someone to advocate for you. And you also need to clear some things out and allow yourself to step in. You've been trapped for a little while. Now it's time to come out of this space. It's time to buck you are. This low vibing stuff, this not feeling like yourself, this being out of sorts, this is not you. Okay, Leo? I love you so much. And remember, this is your season. It's time for you to glow and shine more than ever before. But it's time for you to take your power back. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your season. Peace.